Are you preparing for your TELC B1 speaking exam? See, many students, their German is good to pass enough, but they score low or they lose their marks because of some avoidable mistakes. So in this video, I will show you 10 most common mistakes students do in their TELC B1 speaking exam and how to avoid them. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Now first mistake is answering in short. Many students, they just answer in one or two words, but that is totally wrong. You have to answer in a complete sentence. Suppose examiner asks you this question, was machen Sie in Ihrer Freizeit? What do you do in your free time? See, some students, they will just say Sport, but that is wrong. You have to answer in a complete sentence. Like, in meiner Freizeit spiele ich Fußball. Okay? Lese Bücher, meaning read books. Und treffe meine Freunde. This is like a complete answer. So don't answer in short form. Okay? Answer in a complete sentence. Now the next mistake is memorizing full answer. Some students, what they do, they just memorize long paragraphs. And suppose in exam, examiner asks some different question, then they get confused. Instead of that, you learn useful vocabulary and learn the sentence pattern and don't memorize the full answer. Okay, this is correct. Okay, now the third mistake, coming to a third mistake, that is speaking too fast. See, if you are nervous, you tend to speak fast, but that is not correct. You have to speak slowly and correctly. So your examiner will understand you much better. Taking short pauses in between is always better than just rushing and making mistakes, isn't it? Now coming to our fourth mistake, that is ignoring your partner. Okay, see, this is a partner based activity. So you have to interact with your partner, respond to them, then reply to them. Okay, listen to them. In this way, you can interact with your partner. This is not a speech, but this is a communication. Now coming to our next mistake, and that is using very simple words. See, now you are at B1 level. So you have to use connectors in between your sentences. So what are the connectors? Like weil, außerdem, trotzdem, deshalb, aber, etc. Now you can say, ich fahre gern mit dem Zug, weil ist bequem. Okay? Or you can say, weil es bequem ist. So we are using while here, connector here. In this way, your answer will look natural and not artificial. Now coming to our next mistake, that is forgetting asking questions. So again, I am telling you here, this is a partner based activity. So you have to ask questions to your partner. Okay, don't just answer and answer. Some students, they just forget to ask questions to their partner, but that is not correct. Again, this is a communication and not a speech. Now coming to our next mistake, you can say here, panicking after one mistake. See, making mistakes is very normal. Everybody does mistakes. So even if you make mistake, just correct it and go ahead, or use some different word or different ideas to explain to your examiner, and don't get panic. Now our next mistake is poor pronunciation. See, it is not important to have an accent, but it is important to have clear pronunciations, so your examiner will understand what you are talking about. Okay, correct? Right. Now our next mistake is not practicing for real exam topics. Got it? Here what happens, many students, they just learn grammar and grammar, okay, nothing else. But you have to practice some real exam topics, just like health, family, work, technology, environment, travel, etc. Okay, so try practicing and try speaking on these topics, because these are the most commonly asked topics in your TELC B1 speaking exam. And coming to our last but not the least mistake, this is not managing your time. Okay, you have to manage your time. Many students, what they do, they just speak for long time, and some students, they just quickly finishes. Okay, but both ways are incorrect. You have to balance your time and you have to balance your answers. Okay, so try practicing with a timer before your exam, so you will be comfortable in your TELC B1 speaking exam. So these were some 10 common mistakes, okay, students do, and how to avoid them. So there are some bonus tips from my side. They are: speak at least for 15 minutes every day, at least for 15 minutes. Okay. Then practice with the timer, that is always okay. Then record yourself and again listen to it, so that you can avoid your mistakes. Okay. And then stay calm and just go for your exam. Okay, so that's all for today, friends. If you are preparing for TELC exams or GOETH exams, do subscribe to my channel, like and share. Thank you and bye bye.